People don't actually make you angry. You give them permission. Every insult, every eye roll, every disrespectful tone only hurts if you let it in. But what if you could slam that door shut forever? Imagine living unshaken, calm, and untouchable, no matter what anyone says or does. In this video, I'll give you 10 powerful methods to take back control, silence your triggers, and protect your peace so nobody can ever steal it from you again. Number 1. The truth about button pushers. Nobody can really push your buttons. You let them. Think about it. The same rude comment might ruin one person's entire day. But for someone else, it's nothing. That shows the real problem isn't what they said. It's how you choose to take it. When you stop giving people the power to control your mood, their words and actions lose all their force. The moment you realize your reaction is your choice, you stop being a puppet to other people's behavior. Number 2. Why anger is never the first feeling. Anger isn't where it starts. It's what shows up after something else. Usually, underneath anger is something deeper, maybe hurt, fear, or embarrassment. Think about it. Someone teases you and you feel embarrassed. Anger steps in to cover it up. But if you pause and ask yourself, what am I really feeling right now? You'll see the truth. Once you spot the real emotion, the anger starts to fade because you've already found what's really going on. Number 3. The hidden moment where you choose your reaction. Between what happens and how you react, there's a small gap. And that gap is your choice point. In that moment, you can choose to explode or stay calm. Most people react too fast and miss that chance. But if you pause, take one deep breath, and then respond, you take back control. That single pause is the difference between losing it and handling it with strength. The more you practice it, the easier it gets to stay calm in any situation. And soon, staying in control will feel natural, not forced. Number 4, how to step back and watch yourself. When you get angry, imagine you're watching yourself in a movie. You're not trapped in the scene. You're sitting in the audience, just observing. That simple shift creates space between you and your emotions. When you look at it from the outside, it doesn't feel as personal or as intense. That bit of distance makes it easier to stay calm instead of reacting too fast. The more you practice, the weaker anger becomes. It's like stepping back from a fire when you can feel the heat, but you don't get burned. With time, you'll find you can watch the moment without being controlled by it. And once you become the observer, staying calm feels natural, like not forced. Number 5. Turning insults into empty noise. Insults only hurt if you give them meaning. Instead of thinking, they disrespected me, remind yourself, that's their issue, not mine. When you reframe it like that, their words lose power. It just becomes background noise. Like traffic outside your window. Once you see it that way, their comments can't touch you anymore. You stay calm while they waste their energy. It's like having a shield, like nothing gets through unless you let it. And the more you practice this, the less anyone's words will ever control you again. Number 6, how boundaries protect your peace. Staying calm doesn't mean letting people treat you badly. That's why you need boundaries. Clear rules that protect your peace. Sometimes it's as simple as saying, don't talk to me like that. When you set boundaries, people know what you will and won't accept. That's how you stop them from crossing the line again. Boundaries are like a fence around your peace. They keep the wrong energy out. And the stronger your boundaries, the calmer and more confident you'll feel. Number 7, the power of walking away. Sometimes the smartest thing you can do is just walk away. When things get too heated, step back instead of fighting back. Take a short walk, get some fresh air, or say, we'll talk later when things are calm. That's not weakness, that's strength. You're choosing peace over chaos. Walking away shows that you're in control, not your anger. It's like pressing pause. You give yourself time to cool down before saying something you'll regret. And when you come back, you'll handle it with a clear head and real power. Number 8, spotting and tracking your triggers. Everyone has triggers with those little things that instantly make you angry. It might be a certain person, a rude comment, or a situation that always sets you off. If you don't know your triggers, they'll keep catching you off guard. That's why it helps to make a simple list of what sets you off. Once you know them, you can prepare yourself ahead of time. Instead of reacting fast, you'll already know how to stay calm. It's like knowing where the traps are. You can avoid them before they catch you. And the more you practice, the less power your triggers will ever have over you. Number 9, using empathy to stay calm. When someone comes at you, it's usually not about you. They might be stressed, insecure, or dealing with their own problems. When you remember that, it's easier not to take their words personally. That's empathy. Seeing their pain instead of just their anger. When you look at them through that lens, their insults lose their power. You realize they're fighting their own battle, like not you. And once you see that, it becomes much easier to stay calm and completely unbothered. Number 10, breaking the mental stories that fuel anger. Anger often grows because of the stories we tell ourselves. You think, they never respect me. They always treat me this way, but those are just stories in your head. And they're not always true. The more you replay them, the angrier you feel. But if you drop the story, the anger fades. All that's left is the moment right now. And that moment is much easier to handle. It's like putting down a heavy bag. You instantly feel lighter. When you stop carrying those stories, you free yourself to stay calm and peaceful. Remember, real strength isn't about getting loud. It's about staying calm when everyone else loses control. If this video helped you, hit that like button and subscribe Brain Body Thrive for more powerful lessons. And tell me in the comments, which of these 10 methods will you start using today? Don't just watch. Practice one of these tips right now and take back your peace. Because the calmest person in the room is always the one with the real power.